What's up, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another edition of the Morning Edge. Dead Press Picks, Slop Rules. We're going to give you guys three winners today. Nice day yesterday. Let's run it back again today. John, if you want to start us off with your prop, please.
I'm going Kyle Gibson, 6+ strikeouts. That is, I believe it's like plus 162 at FanDuel right now. He's got the Braves, and I don't know, like he's a matchup guy, so you're going to want to look at the matchup for him first. You don't just take him for no reason.
Right.
But he's got the Braves tonight, and they are the epitome of a strikeout team. Like they can kind of hit. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like they're a bad team. It's just that everybody gets 28 outs, right? So
Sure.
everyone does. So everyone's going to get out. Their method of getting out, like the way they choose to do it, is by striking out. They've got legitimately 9 guys that could be in the lineup tonight that are at least 26.9% strikeout guys in the last 2 weeks. Like that's like ridiculously high. Now, the thing with Gibson is he's going to get teams like this. I'll go through his numbers. Like he's only done this, I think, 3 times this season to go 6+. But when you look at who he pitched against, he did it against the A's, who strike out a lot. He did it against the Marlins, who strike out a lot. And he did it against the Padres, who are a borderline strike out a lot team. The teams where he didn't do it, like when you see like the 3s and the 1s in his game log, the Dodgers, the Mets twice, and the Rockies twice. None of those teams strike out a lot. So they're not even somebody you wouldn't even have thought about playing Gibson against. That's why his number's so low tonight. 6+ is not a lot for him. I think we could even ladder this thing, go 7+ or something like that if you wanted. But again, I'm going to say 6+, just for the people.
Yeah.
That should happen tonight.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I like it. He's a Philly, so I'll be able to watch that game, share it on. I'm going to go to the Diamond early here with the Blue Jays. They have lost a couple, 2 in a row. Offensively, they haven't scored more than 3 in their last 4 games. They're typically one of the best lineups in baseball. They're hitting like 200 over this little stretch. But I think this is a big bounce-back game for them tonight. You get Hicks on the mound for the Cardinals. He doesn't really give them a lot of innings. He's more like kind of like an opener type of guy, but he's struggled. 4.21 ERA. He's 1-3 on the year. He really hasn't been sharp yet this season. So I think it's a good fade spot on him. On the other side, you get Kevin Gausman, who he's 3-3, but he has a 2.52 ERA. So his numbers should be way better. He's been really strong this year since coming over from San Francisco. I think it's a really good bounce back spot for Toronto. So I'm going to go with the Jays there at minus 138. And then we're going to go to Reggie Bullock tonight. I mean, this guy was brutal up one of those Tony Snell stat lines where like everything was just like a 0. So a lot of people are going to be wondering why we're betting on him to bounce back. But I think at home, he typically shoots the ball better. His shots were wide open. Like he didn't really miss anything. Yeah, that was contested. That you could say that about a few of them, but Bullock specifically, they're going to need him to be good tonight if they want to win. So I'm going to take him to score more points than Dorian Finney-Smith. So you can get this on DraftKings. It's like a head-to-head matchup. I think he's going to get more shots than Finney-Smith. I think he's going to have more opportunities than Finney-Smith. You look at last game, Finney-Smith shot the ball 5 times. Bullock shot the ball, or he shot 7. Bullock shot 10. That's kind of usually how it is. He usually gets a few more up a game, a lot more volume from 3. And he's a guy, if he gets hot, I mean, he can really, he could drop like 20, 25 on you. So I think it's a good bounce back spot. I also like his over 2.5 threes tonight. He's going to attempt a lot. He's going to have to knock some down for the Mavs. So I think Bullock bounces back and outscores his teammate Finney-Smith. So those are
he's got great hair too. Like if I could grow hair, I would seriously consider.
I'd love to see like that. Reggie Bullock's hair.
Yep. Yeah. Or Marcus Smart, the green. That was sweet. Remember that? Like, yeah. So I don't know which one I would get, but I would definitely get one of those 2 hairstyles. So that's just something else he has going for him.
Okay. Yeah. So
like legitimate hair. Yeah.
And that's big when you gamble. You want to gamble on guys.
Always. Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like you're watching the game with your buddy, and you're like, "Who do you got?" And you're like, "That guy." And they're like, "Whoa," you know what I mean? Like, wow, like
he stands out.
That's a good guy to bet.
Yeah, I like.
I like the bounce back spot. I was thinking about playing that myself. Like, I don't like the 3-point shooters are weird, man. Like they'll miss everything, and then the next day come back
Yeah,
and
it's
just
hot.
not miss anything. Yeah, so that's the way to play it.
I love it. All right, guys, those are our three best bets. We will be back on Thursday. No show tomorrow, so you guys can sleep in a little bit, and we will see you guys on Thursday.